Boss, after a win against league leaders Newport on Saturday, guess it's got to be a bit of pride looking back at that one.
Yeah. Obviously, a disappointing week in terms of Scunthorpe and the Bristol Rovers results. Felt that there were positives to come out of the Bristol Rovers game. But we were disappointed to lose both of those. So it was important that we tried to get back on track. And I think I made no secret of my respect for the opposition, their staff and their players and the way they've gone about their start to the season. But like I say most weeks, but I really felt a confidence amongst the group to go out and put right some of the wrongs from those results that that never went our way. And a number of people said to me at half time, felt like we were out of sight and couldn't see us coming back into it. And I didn't feel that way. Whether everyone else has a different opinion is not really an issue to me. Didn't feel that, and that was a message to the players that we were a little bit sloppy at times and under a little bit of pressure because of that. But we felt that there were moments in the game where we looked to fret and we just needed to tweak a few little things to give us an opportunity to get back in the game. And I think we done that in an abundance in the second half. And I felt like we deserved to win it.
Next up, Morecambe, long Tuesday night trip in December is one that probably had circled at the beginning of the season. The fixtures come out as a tough one. Really important to back up Saturdays with another good performance. Yeah,
and I think that's something that we've done on a number of occasions. You know, we've had a couple of good little runs, if you like, and then we let ourselves down with a bit of a blip. So I think it's tough. You know, we're going to have to bear in mind the distance we're travelling and stuff like that. But by no means an excuse. We'll be going there excited, looking forward to building on what was a good result, but for me a good performance as well. So we'll be going there confident and ready to try to go and get the 3 points again.
In terms of your team selection, we know Joe Widdowson will be unavailable. Is anyone else that may not be in your thinking?
Not really. I mean, I think I covered at the weekend that it's a disappointment when you have to leave people out of the squad. Certainly when it's people that you feel are capable and able of making an impression, but you can only pick 18. So obviously, yes, Joe comes out due to suspension. A few people have questioned that about the amount of yellow cards that Joe's picked up, but I think because of the congestion of the fixtures, it's easy to remember that we have played a lot of games. That we have played a lot of games, and the cut-off point is coming at this weekend. So. Yeah, disappointed to lose Joe because I think he's come into the team. He's made us solid. He's picked up some good results with Joe in the team. So disappointed to lose him, but with the squad that we've got and the replacements we've got elsewhere, we feel as though we can compensate for that. So not too many to worry about, to be honest.
With the sprint from Joby doing the rounds on Twitter over the weekend, I think people might be thinking that Tuesday night might be a stretch too far for 2 consecutive starts.
We'll weigh that up. I think what happens with with any player, is when we come in on a Monday, it's a bit of a surreal day, really, because we have a very little opportunity to work them because they're still in recovery mode from the weekend. And because of the stage of his career that Joby's at and how important he is, we don't want to put him at risk. So sometimes a Monday isn't the do and die moment. It isn't a big decision time because I like to give him the time, give myself that little bit of time to work out exactly how fresh and ready Jobs is to go and do another game. There's no doubt in my mind that Jobs can go and play again on Tuesday. What we have to be careful is to make sure that we don't put him at risk, and that we've got him fresh for other games as well. So there's a few different angles towards our decision, and it's something that I'll wait my time on before I make that.
In terms of Morecambe, obviously a new manager in the shape of Derek Adams, who went into the end of last season. Probably surpassed people's expectations with a good start to the season and find themselves, mid-table at the moment. Yeah, they've had a good start to the season. It was tough for them last year, and from my understanding of what Derek is about, I haven't met him personally before, so I look forward to that. But he gets his teams well organised and hard working, and obviously we've watched them in recent weeks. I know they played Newport not so long ago, and the Newport staff said to me that probably Morecambe deserves something out of that game. So we know we're going up against a team that's going to be make it tough for us. But it's you see every week in the league that there's a surprise result gets thrown up. Teams win one, lose one that you don't expect. So everyone's really very capable of causing those moments and causing those results that turn your head. So we go there and we have to respect what they're going to be about. We're taking everything into the consideration. It's going to be a tough place to go, but as I've said before, we don't fear anybody. We want to make the game about Leyton Orient. We want to
make the game about us and what we're good at, and then we feel as though that when we do that, we've got every chance of beating anybody.
Saw not too long ago 9 points in a week when we played those 3 games in quick succession. Big chance to do that again.
Yeah, I think yes, is always something. You look at 3, 4, 5 game blocks. It's you look to do that. You want to be able to do that. And I said it'd be foolish of me to say we go in to win every game and then say we're not looking to pick up 9 points in 9 days in a week. It has to be our target, but our priority has to be tomorrow. I don't want to be cliche and say take a game at a time, but tomorrow is the one we have to worry about. And then if we win, then we get excited about picking 9 points up in a week against Crawley. But we need to go to Morecambe and pick a point or 3 points up first, and then look at how great the week is after that. So always a focus. Always want to be successful as much as we possibly can, but we have to take those small steps to make sure we do it.